Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Mark Mo Show. I am your host, Mark Maloney. And hey, you can find us on all podcast platforms and YouTube. Please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And most importantly, we'll add that on, sure. I would like to introduce
Make it the adverb.
Make it the adverb. I would like to introduce my co-host, producer, all-around amazing dude, Aiden Maloney. How are you, man?
Hola, doing pretty all right. Chilling. A lot of rain.
Yeah.
In the old Midwest US of A. It's become a problem. I've had about enough.
Yeah.
Had about enough. My backyard, which, hey, gamers out there with clay soil, you know what's up.
It's bad.
My backyard has become a swimming pool that I didn't want installed. So that's kind of a problem. But
for sure.
This year I'll put one of them fancy French drains in there. Wee, you know.
Wee, yeah.
So that hopefully will alleviate the issue, because it's like flooding by the garage, which can be a problem because it's just like a concrete slab that houses the garage, right?
Right.
And, you know, water can be el problemo.
It could be
if you let it. So that's anti bueno, as we say in the biz. Regardless of all that, chilling. I would say chilling.
I like that. Yeah, I got off to a rough start today myself.
Yeah, you were telling me this morning, you're like, hey, I'm heading over. Please tell me you have caffeine.
Yeah.
I was like, of course I have caffeine. I, too, am an addict.
Yeah, for sure. You know, and we had the idea that we would kind of get an early start. We're going to be recording several things today. So it's like, yeah, about 8 o'clock. Now, to be fair, I was definitely up in time to make said 8 o'clock time. But there was an elephant that was sitting in the middle of my head.
Sure.
And I was like, oh, this is brutal.
Problemo.
And I thought, okay, I didn't drink that much last night. I didn't sleep weird. Nothing else hurts. I'm like, oh, caffeine.
Caffeine.
Because I've been weaning myself. And it's a problem.
Yeah. At least you're not cold turkeying, because that can actually be dangerous in certain aspects.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, that's tough. I was talking with my coworkers, a couple of them, on different occasions, because I'm always out there. I'm bringing 2 energy drinks a day just to get through the shift, and they're like, "Hey, when's the last time you didn't have one?" And I was like, I think I've had coffee or an energy drink every day of my life, probably since I was 16
sure.
or 17.
Yeah.
There's not been a day I've not consumed caffeine since then.
For sure. Yeah. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I cannot remember up until just recently, but like I've been doing a lot of grocery shopping. Money's a little tight, so, you know, you can only buy certain things. And this last time out, I didn't get Diet Pepsi, which is usually I mainline that shit. And so I really had like one pop one day, and then the following day like another pop. I usually do 3 or 4 cans a day.
Sure.
And that doesn't even include maybe a stop at the coffee shop or whatever. So that's kind of my intake usually.
You're talking like 200 mils
at least
of caffeine a day, and then you're cutting it back to 30.
Yeah, it was an issue. For sure. So I think that was the biggest issue. I typically don't take like ibuprofen or anything for a caffeine headache. So
sure.
I'm like, okay, caffeine is what will make this go away. But today I had to. I was just like, man, this hurts too much.
Yeah.
I gotta, get some ibuprofen in there.
But we pull around. We pull through.
We did. Yeah, well, we often find that when we do this show, and we've done this podcast, and before it was a podcast, it was a radio show here in lovely Valparaiso, Indiana. So years. 8 years.
Just shy of a decade.
Yeah.
We've been making content in general.
And what I tend to find is when we're in rough shape, either hungover,
tipsy, or in pain somewhere.
Right.
Just in a vulnerable state.
And it tends to be some of our best content.
Right.
I can't explain it. We just kind of screw in more because we're like, oh man, I don't want this to sound bad. And we either focus or we just take the gloves off and we're like,
that's
whatever.
What I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's like, because it's tougher to lock in when you're already dealing with something else.
Sure.
going on.
Yeah.
So I think it's one of those things where your brain is like, a percentage of it is focused on like, I'm either in pain or I'm uncomfortable. So there's less filter, and it's just more stream of consciousness, just like, okay, I got to be funny right now.
Exactly.
Can I make this happen?
Can this happen? You know, can we use my pain as part of this comedy bit?
Right.
And we do.
We try to.
We try to.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're so glad that you are with us. We've had people so far listen in from all 50 states have tuned in a time or two, and
A couple dozen countries.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's exciting.
Shout out Myanmar. Shout out Curacao and India. Shout out Ireland and
yeah.
UK. Yeah. God bless your souls.
Yeah, Canada.
What was the one? Was it the Philippines?
Philippines?
That we got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Philippines.
The islands.
Yeah,
They seem beautiful out there.
they do. And shout out to our military. I know you guys are kind of in a bad situation right now. So if you are listening, I know we've had listeners from the Philippines.
Yes.
Military.
Yeah.
So we want to let you guys know, the fine men and women of this country, that we know you're in the shit right now. So
To put it lightly.
hopefully things will change here so things can change for you guys. 'Cause
Yeah.
you guys are going to be put in a bad situation. So I feel terrible for all of you.
Right.
And hopefully you guys are well, and all of you listening, even you fine, beautiful people down in Curacao.
Please send us some blue Curacao.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing. I would love that.
I mean, like original, from the source.
Yeah.
Not what we can get on the shelves here.
Exactly.
You know, I want what they have.
Right. I want like Bob's.
But not in like a selfish way. It's like in a respectful, like, I know you got the good shit.
I know you got it. Yeah. Don't make us come down
Yeah.
there. Don't.
If you fund us coming down there, though, now that's an idea.
That's a tremendous
Plant
idea.
the seed, maybe it grows.
Maybe it grows.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
At Curacao.
At Curacao, let's go. But hey, so let's do this. Let's talk about Aiden's gaming channel on YouTube. Aiden spelled the right way. So, number one, spelled the right way.
Spelled the right way to find it, yeah.
Yeah, spelled the right way to find it. He's got PC, gaming content, GeoGuessr, Polybridge, Observation Duty, much more every week. A lot of horror games that he... Not horror. Come on, get clear your ears out.
Yeah, mind out of the gutter,
Mind out of the
freak.
gutter.
Golly.
Like any of our listeners would have their minds in the
Absolutely. I
gutter.
only play horror games on my own time.
On my own. So, Aiden, what's coming up?
Well, the last 2 weeks, I've only had 2 uploads on my main channel because we took some time off for St. Patrick's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I've rearranged, redecorated, redone the A&M studios.
Studio looks awesome.
And I'm super happy with how it looks, which is fantastic because that was my goal.
Oh, yeah.
I want to make it prettier and more functional, which I believe has gone fantastically.
I think so.
So we will be getting back to the regularly scheduled program of 2 to 3 uploads per week. I played this game, went up on Tuesday, this past Tuesday. It was called Liminal Exit.
Oh, okay.
So it's like this horror experience, if you will, of like liminal spaces, right? If you're familiar with those.
Mm-hmm.
And it's anomaly hunting within these weird, liminal, nonsensical kind of spaces that just kind of feels like a dream hinting at nightmare.
Sure.
Which I love the concept of. So that's probably one of my longer uploads in a while. I think I played for 2 hours and the cut down video was like 1:20 or something like that. Super fun though. And then of course we've got GeoGuessr always coming up. I never finished Polybridge, but I was doing like the low stress challenges rather than the low budget challenges, which I really like. I'll return to those at some point. But yeah, just trying to mix it up and keep it fresh.
I love that.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun. And that's the whole point of a lot of these gaming sites, you know, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch or anything else, is that, it's fun to see the gaming content. I like a lot of the content you do. I also like gamers that do kind of the RP kind of gaming that take, for example, like a GTA 5 map, and they're able to mod it. And those are a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
Being able to watch that and just all the crazy things that they incorporate into their mod, it's so much fun. And so
that's like one of my favorite upsides too of PC gaming, is and like, granted, we both grew up on consoles, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of the freedom of PC gaming, is you're so much more unlocked, right?
Yeah.
Because you own your PC.
Sure.
Whereas if you have a console, sure, you can jailbreak it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it would kind of function more like a PC. But it's just a Microsoft product or a Samsung product.
Correct.
Or not Samsung, but Sony. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the mod scene on PC gaming is just so fascinating and fun.
Yeah.
Like the crazy, even like offline games like Skyrim, like the modding scene on that is so nuts. Like they're a creative, like, because you're like a magician and you're running around this, like, fighting dragons and shit. And there's just little mods where it changes like your power shouts to like fart sounds. And it's like, that's something we never get on console. Sure,
right,
it's dumb.
True. Yeah.
But you know what? It's fucking funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's silly and it's goofy and I like it.
Absolutely. I would agree 100%. And if you like gaming content, in addition to Aiden's channel, we have done a collab. We thought, hey, why not take all this great gaming action and all of the goofiness, silliness, outright comedy. Huh. Yeah. Of the Mark Mo Show. And
I love anti-punchlines. Oh my god.
Yep. Oh yeah. So we have a little something called A&M Gaming. So imagine like Texas A&M. We just took the Texas out.
Or A&W, but you flip it upside down.
But you flip it upside down, and the logo's kind of cool. So you should go there to look at the logo and then consume all of our...
maybe subscribe.
Maybe subscribe. And
we're on the long road, marching towards 100 subscribers on each channel, which...
Absolutely.
Hey, be a part of history.
Be part of history. Be that number 100.
Be the 100th.
Be the 100th. So we do a lot of games that Aiden does on his gaming channel as well. We like to do games where you don't have to be so screwed in, because then we can't have that back and forth.
Sure.
That's just kind of fun and funny and whatever. So we do a lot of games where we can kind of have casual conversation as we're playing them. It's like GeoGuessr's a good one for that.
Yeah.
There is... I'm trying to think.
GeoGuessr, Observation Duty.
Observation Duty.
You've been playing Dream Daddy.
Dream Daddy. Yeah, we're getting back to that, as a matter of fact. So if you tune into A&M Gaming next week, you're going to find some new content up there for Dream Daddy. We gotta find out what our guy's up to.
Damn right.
He's kind of all over the board right now. So I think we're going to be making some choices for him soon.
Some tough decisions.
I think. And if you listen, you know exactly who that is, for sure. Because the Dream Daddy, as it were, is a kind of a storyboard game.
Yeah. Kind of like this role-playing game, story.
Yeah.
As it were, a visual novel.
Right.
Yeah.
Daddy's single now, and we're trying to get him, number one, trying to get him a life, because he clearly does not have one. But also kind of maybe trying to get him to hook up at some point.
Yeah, exactly. With the fellow dads.
But we have been picky.
This is true.
We have been picky, but I think
we stand by our laurels.
we certainly do. We certainly do. There's definitely one character who was a little rapey, as he kind of was very aggressive on a set of stairs with us, and I think we bailed out of that one.
Yeah, we bounced.
Yeah, that
just
dude
on principle.
Yeah,
played his cards too quickly, and
was borderline creepy.
Yeah, us Garcon McGinnis decided, I'm not really the one night stand type of guy, so we just bounced.
We got out of there.
Yeah,
that was a bit much for us. And then just a lot of other really interesting characters that we voice. And so
that's the fun part.
That's the challenge as these characters came, developed and came onto the screen, we immediately had to come up with a voice.
And sometimes you see their voice line before the character shows up.
And you don't know, and you have to give them a
and
voice.
We have decided that once a voice is said, it's committed.
It's committed. So I had a voice for the teenage daughter. I made Aiden play the dad.
Yeah.
Which is funny. And so I'm like, okay, I'll do the teenage daughter. But then she had a line come up without her being on the screen, and we didn't know who it was.
That's right.
So I decided to play a drunk person,
right.
And then she pops up. I'm like, all right. So she's been
hitting the sauce.
She's been hitting the sauce, but she's under a lot of stress. And she's a teenager, so we'll give it to her.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do a lot of fun stuff like that. So I think it's a fun watch.
Yes.
It definitely is. So make sure A&M Gaming, Aiden spelled the right way. Those are both on YouTube. So definitely check those out. Like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Now, last show, which was season 6 premiere, we had a guest on the show, our friend Castile, known as Cast, and she helped us with our March Bandness. So we kind of did like a basketball style bracket, but we did it with bands from different genres. And so we started out with 64. We got down to the Sweet 16. So the Sweet 16 is today.
Yes.
It is today. So the categories are hip hop, metal hard rock, alt/grunge, and top 40. Got 16 left.
16 tough ones.
There can only be one.
There can be only one.
So this is going to be interesting.
This is the big one.
This is the big one. So let's go to
Should we review who is left in each bracket?
Sure.
Give the people a little context.
Yeah. You wanna fly through those?
Yes. So in our hip hop bracket, we have number 1 seed Eminem,
Killer.
number 5 seed Mac Miller, 3 seed Future, and 2 seed Kendrick Lamar.
Blue Bloods, man. All good stuff.
Oh yeah. In the metal/hard rock, we've got 1 seed Metallica, 4 seed Foo Fighters, 6 seed Tool, and 2 seed Iron Maiden.
Now, let me clear this out because I didn't say this in the intro to this. These are bands that are active. They're making music. They're on tours. They're doing stuff like that. So, for example, if we're doing this and somebody's like, where the hell's Black Sabbath? Well, there is no more. I mean, there is Black Sabbath. They're not active. They're not touring. They're not making music. So that was kind of what we set up when we did
As
this.
the standard.
As the standard.
Yeah.
So just wanted to clarify that for people.
Yes. The alt-rock/grunge, we've got number 1 seed Green Day, 12 seed Alice in Chains, little Cinderella story.
Definitely.
6 seed 21 Pilots, 10 seed Highly Suspect. And the top 40/pop genre, we've got 8 seed Dua Lipa, 4 seed Chappell Roan, 6 seed Bad Bunny, and 7 seed Lady Gaga.
No 1, no 2, no 3.
Yeah, I know, right?
That was a shocker, but hey, Cast was here. She was
the tiebreak.
She was the tiebreak
without a tiebreak.
Yeah. So away we go. And to be fair, Bad Bunny might have been a bad seed as a 6, but even so, well, he's got a matchup. So we'll have to get there. So let's start out with the hip hop category. Number 1 Eminem, number 5 Mac Miller.
Oh man, and this and the alt-rock/grunge. That's mostly what I listen to is like hip hop, alt-rock, grunge rock, punk rock. Though that's my Mount Rushmore of genres,
sure,
if you will.
Mm-hmm.
So this is tough. I mean, rest in peace, Mac Miller. Dude was a G. Always surrounded himself with very talented, good people. But come on, you can't overtake the GOAT. You can't overtake the GOAT. It's got to be Eminem, hey?
Yeah, you're not really going to get much of an argument for me. I think since day one, I mean, he's just been unique.
Real.
And nobody really rapped like him when he
right.
came out, regardless of whether he was a white rapper or anything else, right? I mean, it is what it is. But even in his song, 20 million other white rappers emerge.
Yeah.
They've tried.
Right.
They've tried, but they're not him.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of rappers that try his rhyming schemes, his
the intelligence of the English language.
Right.
And also being able to not only rap as Eminem / Marshall Mathers, but to be able to rap as Slim Shady and being able to distinguish both of these characters from each other.
Yeah.
That's just talent.
It's talent.
It's talent.
It's talent. He's so good. He's so good at what he does. Yeah, he's the GOAT. So now it's going to be super interesting.
It's going to be tough.
This one, I don't know as much about this one artist.
Okay.
I've heard him a little. Cast is educating me.
Yeah.
Especially on Mac Miller. We've been listening to a lot of
Mac is great.
But Future I've only heard a little bit of. I've heard a lot more of Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Even prior to this last album, which was just killer.
GNX is so good.
Yeah, but like because Aiden would play his stuff before that album came out. I was just like, wow, that's really interesting. And then he did the one Super Bowl show.
Yep.
With Eminem and Dr. Dre and Snoop and Mary J. Blige. I'm trying to think who else might have been there. But he had that set in there, and I was like, oh.
He's good.
That was good. That was really good. So Kendrick Lamar, Future. What do you think?
It's first of all, I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid off. It's got to be Kendrick. It's got to be Kendrick.
It has to
Future's great. Future is great. A lot of people, even Kendrick Lamar, rapped about it, which on a track called "Like That," I believe is what it's called, and it's a Future Metro Boomin Kendrick Lamar song, and that was kind of the intro to the Kendrick Drake beef, which of course Kendrick won handily because Mr. Degrassi, Aubrey Graham, fucking chodester.
Yeah.
Why would you pick a fight with Kendrick? That's a terrible idea.
It was a terrible idea.
Terrible idea. But I mean, Future's great. Future's great. I mean, at least from the 2010s through the 2020s, he's probably in my top 5 rappers of the 2010s and 2020s. But you gotta go Kendrick. I mean, from GNX to Pimp a Butterfly to Good Kid, Mad City, Section 80, it's just all gold.
It is. It really is. And I thought his halftime show, no disrespect to Bad Bunny or Prince or any of the other great halftime shows, I thought his was maybe the best ever.
Yes, I agree.
And just the way he did it.
The symbolism, the shots fired.
Right. To me, it was like, yeah, you had a lot of that symbolism and Samuel L. Jackson and him doing his thing. Just, it was perfect.
Uncle Sam.
So
good.
It was great. It really was great. I loved all of that. And to me, like in the whole Kendrick Drake thing, like that was the knockout punch. That was it. And that's why those lights at the very end of what he did said game over.
Oh yeah.
Because that was it.
Yep.
How can someone sit there and in this beef, this diss, and then go on in front of millions and millions,
150 million people
worldwide, here, to go worldwide like that and do that, and it's just like
so good.
Drake, just let it go.
Right.
Just let it go.
Right. Take your L.
Right.
And get out of here.
Right. Because he even had a concert, I guess, weeks later, and he came out with this shirt that looked like it had bullet holes in it and tried to kind of play it off. And it was just like, no, that was accurate. Yeah, he took you out.
Right.
No doubt.
Yeah, you're donezo, big man.
So if he was trying to be comedic about it, like, yeah, he got me good, great. But just leave it. Just leave it go.
Right.
Just leave it go. All right. Hip-hop, we're down to 2.
Yes.
Jesus.
I know.
Okay. It's not going to get easier going forward. I know this. Metal and hard rock. Number 1, Metallica. Number 4, Foo Fighters.
Damn. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
Now, I have always held a little grudge against Metallica.
Oh, okay.
Because of them turning down their own bassist on their recordings because they were salty about something out of their control, the passing of their former bassist.
Right.
Like, all of your records sound like fucking dog shit. I'm sorry, Metallica. I'm sorry, if I'm listening to something on my phone or on a CD, it sounds like ass because you turned down the bassist.
You did.
The only way to hear a good Metallica song is to go to a show. And that's fine. Touring's great.
Yeah.
Live music is awesome. But you sabotaged your own discography.
Right. And Jason, that's the thing about Jason Newsted, too, is he's a good dude.
Yeah.
So it's he took a lot of shit early on because they were all pissy and drunk and high and upset about it.
Yeah.
And granted, Cliff Burton was the heart and soul of that group.
Oh, sure.
And so, Dave Mustaine leaves the band, then Cliff Burton dies. That could have been the end of that band.
Could have ended it.
Because that was the heart and soul, but it stuck together. So I just thought the way they treated Jason was horseshit.
Yeah.
But I've seen them live. They're great live. I think Master of Puppets, possibly the best hard rock metal album of all time.
It's up there.
It's up there.
Oh, yeah.
Top 5, easy. So that's great. And Justice is good. There's so many good albums. Death Magnetic was a newer album, but Death Magnetic is excellent.
Yeah.
Well produced. And quite frankly,
the Black album.
Right. And kind of after the Black album, it got a little weird for a bit. Not that Load and Reload were bad per se, but like Saint Anger, and I didn't like a lot of what they were doing.
Sure.
There. But I felt like Death Magnetic, they got back to their sound.
Yeah.
And it was so well produced, and I thought, man, they're back. This is it. But all that being said, just the thrash band.
Yes. Right. If you can define a genre, right.
Yeah.
It's the same argument you make with Chicago Bears Devin Hester.
Right.
You define what it meant to be a returner.
Yes.
It's got to be Metallica over Foo Fighters. Bless the Foo Fighters. I think they're great.
Dave's great, and
Dave is really great.
There was somebody was doing some beef with him recently.
He had a scandal. I guess he cheated on his wife and had a kid with a different woman.
Yeah.
So he has a scandal, but I mean, it's a good band.
Right.
It's
and
a
as
good band.
Scandals go, I mean, not great, but not terrible either. I mean, quite frankly, like every fourth or fifth basketball player does the same thing.
Right.
So it's kind of like, while not ideal and not great, and I'm sure he's had to do his own situation, relationships are private, and short of him doing something physical to someone, which, if you do, then F you.
Right.
But that's not what this was. This was something different, and it's like, to me, it's like, that is kind of his business, and he's got to deal with it.
And when you're a celebrity, your private life is thrust into a public life.
Right. And as a fan, you have to make that decision. Is that a bridge too far?
Sure.
For me, as an actor, Kevin Spacey, that was hard because he was my favorite, Al Pacino, but probably my second favorite actor of all time. Just a tremendous actor. But
what he did was
kind of a scumbag.
Yeah.
Kind of a scumbag. And so when you look at that, then you're just like,
Can you still watch Baby Driver?
I freaking love that movie.
Yeah.
There's, like I said, there's a lot of... So I think you can try to separate the art from the artist a little bit. But, so once again, I think with Dave, it's, to me, that is not a deal breaker. I still love the Foo Fighters. They just came out with a new song. It's a banger.
Yeah.
They're right up there. They're number 4 seed, of course. But,
right.
But Metallica, I think they have a grander catalog.
Yep.
I've only seen Metallica live, but it was great. So yeah, I think they take care of Foo Fighters.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Metallica moves on, but keep in mind what I said about you, Metallica.
Yeah.
Keep in mind.
Well, and they pissed me off because earlier in their career, before Aiden was a thought in my brain, the early metal scene thrived because they played a lot of house shows, a lot of smaller ones, a lot on the West Coast. And the way they were able to succeed was through people's recordings of those shows, and people would share tapes.
Sure.
And people be like, oh, yeah, this was Motley Crue at Whiskey A Go-Go. Cool. Yeah, I was up at Cow Palace, man. Check out this Metallica show. And that's how they would do that. So then when Napster came along,
Yeah.
Lars Ulrich was kind of a dick about it, because it's like, you got to be who you were by people exchanging music for free.
Right.
So while he has a point in, like, it's my art, we should be paid for that.
Sure.
That's true, but it could have been handled better.
Yeah.
Because the way he did it made everybody go, oh, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
And, like, you are who you are because your fans exchanged all that music.
Right.
And hundreds, if not thousands of people had never heard of you guys before. Listen to some tape that this surfer dude gave this bikini chick, gave this bartender, and gave to you, and you went, wow, these guys are great.
Yeah.
So, be that as it may, that's kind of my experience with Metallica.
Yeah. Yeah. I do recall the Napster issues.
It was a thing. It was definitely a thing. And now what do? Now they share their music worldwide on Spotify and everything else for what, 2 cents a click, or
not even. It's a fraction of a penny per listen.
Fraction of a penny.
Yeah.
Okay. This one, maybe it's hard for you. I know obviously who I'm voting for because it's my favorite band, but it's kind of my other favorite band. This is really a problem for me. Number 6, Tool. Number 2, Iron Maiden.
It's easy for me. I'm voting Iron Maiden. I've not listened to a lot of Tool myself. I love their mathematical approach to music. I always found that fascinating.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I've annoyed every single person I know, showing them different songs and being like, oh, did you know Hey Ya is an 11/4 time? Or, the transition listening to White Room by Cream goes from 5/4 to 4/4. And it's fascinating to me. I love that. Music is math.
Yes.
And Tool does it in such a fascinating way, such skill and precision. But you want to talk discography, you want to talk about banger after banger, hit after hit, it's got to be Iron Maiden.
It has to be Iron Maiden. And
Bruce Dickinson is ridiculous, man.
He's amazing. And once again, it hurts me not to pick Tool, because I think they probably have the best drummer, I'm going to say, currently active.
Sure, because then you get in the Neil Peart argument, and then you've got all of the amazing
Stuart
jazz.
Copeland and just so many other great drummers. He's so precise, and his time changes are sick.
Clean.
I just like, you have to listen. You have to listen to Tool. Do yourself a favor. Just hit the YouTube, hit the Spotify, whatever, and just hit Tool and just listen to a lot of their music. And the changes they make during these songs blow your mind.
Right.
You're like, I would have never done that, but it sounds amazing.
Right. It's one of those things that, like, put your phone down, put your, like, nice set of headphones on, and just listen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, feel it. Feel the time changes, the time signatures changing mid-song.
Yeah.
Like feel how clean that is and how difficult that would be for a human to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It really is. It's unbelievable. And, Maiden, they might actually get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which I call the Music Hall of Fame, because there's, like, so many non-quote-unquote rock bands in there.
This is true.
But, to have all these hard rock and metal bands that are currently in that looked up to Iron Maiden, and Iron Maiden's still sitting there like, hey, can we come in?
Yeah.
It's so stupid. And it looks like they're going to get in, which is great, and I hope they do. But you look at Maiden, and first off, Steve Harris, anyone that learns to play bass will learn how to play bass listening to Steve Harris.
Sure.
You just do. Just that galloping bass line. It's awesome. And they had an original drummer, Clive Burr, who was good. And then Nico comes in.
Oh, McBrain.
Speaking of Metallica, like, they showed all of these rock legends excited to go to the LA Arena to watch Iron Maiden.
Right.
That says it all. And Lars Ulrich's like, he's so tiny, and it's like his kit is so big you can't see him back there. It's hilarious to see that. But he's so great. And then the dual guitar, which
I always found it amazing.
Yeah, they're amazing, and now it's triple guitar,
Yes.
really.
Yeah.
Because Yana Gers, who came in after Adrian left for a bit, and then Adrian came back, and that just shows you how awesome these guys are. They're like, "Oh, you're not going anywhere. You're in our band."
Yeah.
I love that. Such a good band, good people, and as you
The
said,
shows. Oh my
Bruce-
God, the live shows.
Bruce is like, he has an edge. If he's pissy about something, he is going to share it, and then the
Yeah.
show is that much better because he has all this piss and vinegar
Yeah.
built up. But he's so good, and I love the fact, like, a lot of these hard rock and metal bands today, especially when you see them live, they're all clean now. You know, they're not total drunks. They're not doing coke. They're not doing all that
Right.
stuff they used to do back in the 80s and 90s. They're clean. And so, like, Bruce is well into his 60s, and he sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And do guys like him and Halford have to kind of come down an octave because they can't necessarily hit the super high pitch anymore? Yeah, but they just adjust the music.
Right.
So it still sounds great,
Right.
and you can sing along. I love it. It's so good. And their music is great. They have a mascot, Eddie. He's
awesome.
He's awesome. He
So
screws
cool.
with the band on stage. I love it. It's so good. Their album cover artwork is second to none, and every song like has a story to it. These guys are into sci-fi. They're into history. They're into so many things.
Flight of Icarus.
Yep.
I mean, you go back into these old
Trooper?
stories. Yeah.
It's such great stuff.
Run to the
And-
Hills is a commentary on the U.S. of A.
Oh, that it is. That it is. The Klansmen.
Oh, yeah.
Do yourself a favor. I don't know if I have it on VHS or DVD. VHS is like this cassette thing, and never mind, I'm not going to explain it. But I had it. It was the Rock in Rio. One of the best live performances captured that I've ever seen. It's just amazing.
100 grand people there, right?
Over
Or more than
over
that.
100,000
Yeah.
people in Rio. Just as many as you can see. Check out the Klansmen from Rockin'. I'm getting goosebumps right now
Yeah.
talking about it because the first time I saw that blew my mind. And my one friend, who he introduced me to Maiden a lot later than I normally would have found them in the 1980s. But he had explained, he's like, yeah, the Klansman was actually a song. When Bruce had left the band to do solo stuff, they had a different singer. And it was kind of during that run that they did this song, The Klansman. But when you listen to a lot of the stuff that they did while Bruce was away, you listen to that song, it's like, oh, man, yeah, that's for Bruce.
Yeah.
Like, you can hear Bruce singing it.
Yep.
So when they did The Klansman, like, it's just like, yeah, man, that's just Bruce
Yeah.
all the way. And he does this. And there's certain parts of the song where it's like, oh, and the 100,000 people
Yeah.
are all doing this.
Yep.
And you have all these Brazilian kids out there. They're like 10 years old. They're 80 years old. That's the amazing thing about an Iron Maiden concert. It's like they transcend time.
They transcend language.
They do.
You got these Portuguese speakers knowing every word to an English rock band's song.
Right. They're going to go into an English restaurant and be like, I don't know how to order any of
Yeah.
this. But they know the Trooper.
Right.
They know the Klansman. They're
Right.
singing to it.
Right.
That says everything
Oh,
about
yeah.
that band. Absolutely everything. So
They move on.
they move on. Sorry, Tool. I love you.
Yeah.
You're amazing. I've yet to see you live, which is an absolute crime. So I'm hoping sometime this year or next to resolve that situation.
Yes. Yeah,
There are
yeah.
two bands I've seen most bands live. Believe it, well over 100 concerts. I've not seen U2. I want to see them, and I have not seen Tool. Once that's done, I've seen everybody I want to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like good. I can retire from concert going. I'm a happy man. But yeah, Maiden moves on. Now, we are on to alt rock and grunge. I think this one may be tough as well. Number 1, Green Day. Number 12, Alice in Chains. They were the 12-5 upset, and then they just kept on going.
They kept rolling. And that's tough, too, because they're distinctly different genres.
Technically, yes, you are correct.
Right? You've got grunge rock, and then you've got alternative punk rock.
But people that like one usually like the other.
This is
I
true.
think that's why we group them.
Yes. Yeah. And that's so difficult for me because you can go as far back as like Dookie on Green Day to American Idiot, which is kind of a fascinating story that they had recorded a completely different album.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was like Valentine's and Cigarettes or something like that.
Yeah.
And it got destroyed somehow, like the masters.
Oh, wow.
The master recordings of the album, either through like a fire or through theft or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just like, oh, well, I don't know why we're going to re-record it. Let's just do something else.
Right.
So that's how American Idiot happened.
Yeah.
And that's such like a fascinating story. And as an artist, that's got to be so tough that like you have made something, it gets destroyed or stolen, and then you're just like, well, fuck that. Let's just do something else.
Yeah.
Like, how crazy is that? But then you've got Alice in Chains, just grunge legends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's tough for me. That's really tough.
It is tough. I'll be honest, when Green Day first came out, I was not a fan. I didn't hate them, but I just, like, I didn't get it. And so, like, I would hear Billy Joe's, not Billy Joel, Billy Joe. I would hear his voice, and I would think that they're just trying to pretend to be a British punk band. Like, I would hear it in his voice, don't wanna be in the baby cut, and I'm like, is he trying to be English? I'm like,
what's he doing up there?
What's he doing? And I'm like, as I said, I didn't hate it, but I was just kind of like, all right, are they a punk band? Are they an alt band? Like, what are they trying to do? Like, I couldn't figure it out. Rather than just enjoying the music, I think initially I was confused. I was just like, I don't think I get them.
Yeah.
So, meanwhile, Alice in Chains, just phenomenal.
Dirt, Jar of Flies.
Dirt is amazing. Dirt was a killer album.
Yeah.
But Jar of Flies came out, and I don't think it got the public support that the first one did.
Until much later,
because then I think people realized this might be a better album.
Yeah.
There is some heavy shit in this album, and they sing about some very heavy stuff. Nutshell might be one of my favorite songs. It speaks to anybody who's ever been in a dark place. I mean, I'm almost getting emotional over it now. It's just such a masterpiece, and I don't use that lightly.
Sure.
Some people say that even the better version of that song was the unplugged that they did on MTV.
It's a great version.
Unfrickin' real. I mean, how can you not get the feels from listening to that? Because, like, Lane Staley is, like, telling you exactly how he's feeling.
Right.
And which we all knew, because unfortunately he passed away, and when they found him, he was like 80 pounds and just
passed too early.
Just withered away, and they couldn't get to him in time. But yeah, I mean, Alice in Chains was one of those bands that came along, and in that grunge, like, I loved Soundgarden. I love Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam's great. So many STP.
STP's awesome.
So many bands from that genre that were so good, but none of them sound like Alice in Chains.
Right.
Jerry Cantrell's brilliant. They just sounded different than everyone else.
It's like dirty and real.
So dirty. Exactly. Yeah. Dirty and real. And I love that. And so I look at this, and once again, nothing against Green Day, because I grew to like them. Through you, I think, kind of, because you listened to them a lot. Yeah. And so I started listening to them. And then I was kind of like, all right, I'm still not sure I love his vocals, but I get the music.
Yeah.
Now. And so, like, that, I definitely respect that. I like what they did at the Super Bowl. I thought that was super cool.
Yeah.
But
where are you leaning?
I think we might be leaning in different ways here, but
I'm torn. I don't even know how I'm leaning.
I'm still leaning the Cinderella's slipper. It's still. Is it off? Is it on? What's the?
It's lost, right?
It's lost. We got to find it.
And then what? Old boy finds it. He's like, "What foot does this go on, mate?"
Yeah. Oh, I found this glass slipper, and then he puts it on Facebook Marketplace, and I don't know. Yeah,
$5,000.
Exactly. Cinderella slipper. Who wants it? Got to be local, cash only. So, yeah. How do we get there? Alice in Chains, Cinderella. Right, got it.
Yeah.
So, I got to go Alice in Chains. I have to.
I don't.
And it's hard for me to do that because Green Day is the number one seed.
Yeah.
But
I don't disagree because I'm torn. I'm torn because I like them for different reasons.
Yeah.
I think Alice in Chains, as you were saying, speaks more to emotional realness and vulnerability.
Yep.
And Green Day is more like macro socioeconomic commentary.
Yeah.
If you will.
Sure.
On most of their songs. So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
Are
that
you?
because I was torn. I
Okay.
knew this one and eventually the return to hip hop are going to be the toughest
Are
ones
going to be
for me.
hard.
So
Yeah.
I'll give you Alice in Chains, huge 12-1 upset.
Okay. This was like a last second buzzer beater right
Yeah.
here. Because I was willing to give you Green Day begrudgingly.
Yeah.
But
No, I was more
just body work,
Yeah.
man. And those two Dirt and Jar Flies are so great. So freaking
great.
good. Now this one could be a thing too, but I definitely like one more than the other. But that's not saying much because I like them both.
Yeah.
21 Pilots a 6 seed, Highly Suspect a 10.
Crazy they both moved on as they did.
I know.
Being kind of mid-rank seeds.
Yeah.
I think Highly Suspect, in my opinion, got further than I thought they would
True.
in last episode.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad they did. I love their...
I like their body of work.
Yeah, I agree. That being said, Blurry Face is probably one of the best alternative rock albums of the 21st century.
Yeah. I can't disagree with that.
I've got to put my vote in as 21 Pilots here.
Okay.
Not to undersell how excellent Highly Suspect
Right.
is. As a band, I think they sound incredible.
Right.
But I gotta lean 21 Pilots on this.
I would agree. I kind of came to the party late with these guys. There was a bartender friend of mine that was really into them, and I started listening to them, and I was like, and this, I'm sure it happens to many of you out there, but I was listening to their music, and I was like, how the hell did I miss the last
gloss
10
over them,
years
yeah.
of these guys? And the thing that amazes me is not like a band can change its sound. Like Metallica do an album and they just sound different on that album. These guys can have 3 or 4 songs that all sound different on the same damn
Yes.
album.
Yeah.
It is so impressive to me how they do that, and their use of synth in their music and tone and timing and it's just so good.
Yeah.
I really like it. I really like it a lot.
If you listen to Stressed Out right next to Lane Boy,
Yeah,
you would not assume those two songs were both on Blurry Face.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree 100% with that. So 21 Pilots moves on. Oh man, this
It's getting tough.
It's Elite 8. It's going to be tough. We got a top 40, a lot of mid-range upsets here. We have number 8 Dua Lipa going against number 4 Chapel Roan.
I'm just gonna come out here and say it. I've never been a huge fan of pop music necessarily, and I know pop is kind of a weird genre anyway because it just means like what's popular right now. But it's never been my forte necessarily,
Yeah.
which I think is fine. Everyone has their tastes, so I'm not super familiar with Dua Lipa's discography or catalog, but I gotta lean Chapel Roan on this one because I'm simply more familiar with their work. So I might defer to you on this one, but I'm leaning Chapel Roan.
Yeah, I was maybe slightly leaning Dua Lipa. I just tend to like her music more. Very poppy, very catchy. She had the one song in the Barbie movie that was really good. She's had a lot of good songs. But Chapel Roan arguably had one of the best years a pop artist has had in a long time.
Yeah.
You can't go to a bar and not hear that song.
Pink Pony Club.
Now,
Granted, I like Pink Pony Club. I think it's a good song.
It's a good song. It's overplayed. There's
I agree.
You could, maybe this is an unfair comparison because it's one of the greatest bands and maybe one of the greatest songs of all time. But Stairway to Heaven from Led Zeppelin. I know a lot of people, they hear that and they're like, oh, God. Or, God, the one Leonard Skinner song. Oh, God. what is that one that's incredibly overplayed as well?
It's not Simple Man, is it?
No. Freebird.
Oh, yeah.
So you and like those songs are almost like a joke now because it's like they got so overplayed. And I think Chapel, it's kind of like in that, but it's also kind of, there's a reason.
There's a reason people want to hear it.
Right.
And that's, honestly, I love defending Nickelback. I like Nickelback.
Oh, no.
Nickelback got overplayed to the point where they made it number one on the charts with, what's the one song? Remind Me Who I Really Am?
Look at the photograph.
Not Photograph. It's the other Nickelback song. I love Rockstar, by the way. That's such a
yeah. It's got a catchy hook, man. I agree.
Yeah, it's oh, which one is it? How You Remind Me.
Yeah,
from 2001.
This is how you remind me of what I really am. That's it.
Yep,
that's all you're gonna get.
You'll get copyright striked. Number one on the charts, and that is the last rock song that has made it to number one on the charts. But it's for the same reason. It's not a bad song. It was overplayed to the point where people are like, please fucking get Nickelback off the radio.
Yes, correct. Yeah, I agree.
So, same argument, but it's like, Nickelback didn't do that. Radio stations did that. The music labels did that.
Right. Yeah, that's true. All right, Chapel Roan moves on. The last one, Bad Bunny, Lady Gaga.
6 and 7 seeds. 6,
right.
7.
6. Oh,
6, 7.
Thought we were past that. Apparently we aren't.
It's come full circle. It was like cool, hip, weird Gen A thing.
Right.
And then it became uncool. And now it's come full circle to like, oh, now it's ironically cool again.
Now it's ironically, right.
It's like, oh, remember 6, 7?
Yeah. Wonder how many football players change their jersey.
Right.
It's like, oh man, I can't be
67.
Can't be 67 anymore.
It's like a lineman. It's like, I guess 68 works.
68's fine.
I bless Bad Bunny. I thought his halftime show was incredible.
It was great.
And I don't want to sound ignorant saying this, but when I'm listening to music, I love lyrics. Mm-hmm. I love the message of songs. I love the tone of songs. And I only speak English, and that is my own fault.
Sure.
I never took the time to fully learn Spanish. I can simply like find my way around, like, well, ¿Dónde es el baño? You know?
Yeah.
So I have to lean towards Lady Gaga on this one, but that's just because I don't speak Spanish.
Correct.
I'm sure a Spanish-speaking person would probably argue Bad Bunny, and that's totally legitimate. That's totally valid.
Right.
English is the language I speak. It's the only one I speak fluently. I gotta go Lady Gaga on this one.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. And let me just say, as a performer, as a dude, like, I would want to have a beer with Bad Bunny. He just seems like a really cool dude.
He seems super chill. I loved his little thing he did, like, when he was first on WWE.
Right.
I was like, who's this guy?
Chode,
like,
right?
He got little pom-poms on his head or something. I was like, I don't know about this. And then he started fighting, and I was like, oh, he got moves.
He clearly put the work in.
This man trained.
Yep.
I was like, okay, it was cool now.
It's kind of cool. Yeah. And, you know,
as a performer, he's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree. And going up against Lady Gaga, you're going up against pop royalty. She's like this generation's Madonna in my...
The 21st century.
Yeah.
The Madonna of the 21st century.
I really kind of feel that way. And quite frankly, more talented.
Her range is incredible.
Her voice is amazing. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, her voice is amazing. Once again, she has such vision for what she does and how she presents it and the vocals and the music and all of that. And I just don't say that because she's a huge Metallica and Iron Maiden fan. That's great. I love that.
Game respects game.
Game respects game. But she also did a song with Tony Bennett, and this was just a couple of years before he passed, when Tony was like pushing 90 and still out there doing concerts and stuff and just still sounded great. And the two of them did a song together. And I love that. Like, she'll work with anyone. She'll
work with anyone good, and I give Lady Gaga props on this. She has called out Kanye when Kanye's being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
She has called out music producers and writers when they are manipulative or abusive, and refuses to work with them. And you have to respect an ethic like that.
I think you do. I think you do. And once again, kind of like Green Day. When Lady Gaga first came out, I didn't get her. I'm like, that's kind of a weird chick. You know, kind of like Bjork. Bjork's kind of weird, but it's still kind of fun. And I was like,
the first time I heard Poker Face, I was like, I don't know if this is for me.
Yeah.
But then again, that's a radio thing. They played Poker Face every
times.
15 minutes.
Right. You know, but then, like, she did Applause, and she did... And there's so many other songs that are so catchy and good. And, I mean, she's moving on.
Yep.
She is definitely moving on. So
down
now...
to the Elite Eight.
The Elite Eight. Jesus, God. Look at this. This is crazy.
It's Oops All Bangers. And we've been deliberating for almost an hour. Holy.
Okay. Hip-hop finals. Eminem and Kendrick.
Fuck.
Right? Right?
Oh, no. Do you take the underdog out of Detroit, or do you take the underdog out of Compton?
Right.
Holy shit. And you can argue they're both GOATs.
They are. They're number 1 and number 2 for a reason.
Oh, no. I can't. I don't know.
This is really hard. That's what she said. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't know.
How do you weigh this? I
don't know how you do it. I really don't.
Both have their connections to Dre and Snoop.
Yes.
They always work with incredible, talented people. They themselves are incredibly talented. I mean...
Wow.
Can we just not pick? Can we just leave it?
Can we not pick? I know. Where's Cast when you need her? Cast.
Right.
Pick one for us.
Oh, my God.
Man.
Right? I lean Kendrick.
Yeah.
I'm leaning number 2 seed Kendrick Lamar. And it's hard to articulate why.
Yeah.
Because you can argue their discography / catalog. They're both of them have legendary discographies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They both put on remarkable performances. They both have social commentary in their songs that is important. But I don't know. It's hard to articulate why.
I cannot figure it out.
Me neither. Me neither. Should we actually flip a coin? I can flip a coin right now.
Is there any way you can go to like Google or AI and just put in Eminem or Kendrick, who's better, and see what they say? We're gonna let our phone make the decision, and see.
Okay. Top result from Google. Eminem and Kendrick Lamar are considered 2 of the greatest lyricists in hip-hop, often debated for their technical skill versus artistic depth. Eminem is widely viewed as superior in battle rap, cadence, and rhyme schemes, which I can understand and agree with. Kendrick is acclaimed for his storytelling, introspective albums, and social commentary, which I can also agree with.
Right. So are we agreeing that Google was no help?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man.
Wow.
You know, okay. I'll articulate why I'm leaning Kendrick.
Okay.
And I don't, please, Eminem, God, if you listen to this, if you listen to this podcast, we do love you. Please don't write a diss track about me. I'm leaning Kendrick because I don't think Kendrick has missed. Knock on wood, I don't think Kendrick has missed. You've got GNX, Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Section 80. There have been Eminem albums where I've listened to it and I'm like, this just isn't it.
Oh, okay.
Kamikaze, I think, had good songs. I think it had songs that were just misses.
Okay.
I forget what the one album of his was called that was kind of acclaimed as like bad Eminem album.
Oh. Okay.
Let me see here. Go through, and The Death of Slim Shady, by the way, excellent album.
Yeah.
Charted #1. Yeah, Kamikaze was kind of a miss. And then people always thought, I don't know if it was Revival or yeah, there was one other one that people really didn't connect with. And that's not to say everything else he's done isn't legendary. It is.
Right.
But I got to lean Kendrick on this one because I think he just has not missed.
Okay. Kendrick moves on. I will go with you. Metallica versus Iron Maiden in the metal hard rock category.
Damn.
Yep.
Hey, remember those things I was saying about Metallica a little bit ago?
Yeah.
I think I'm leaning Iron Maiden.
I am too. And here's where I'm going with this, because I think their discographies are both epic.
I'd agree.
Like you said with the Eminem, I think in the middle of their discography, I think there's just 2 or 3 albums that were misses.
Yeah.
Or it's like, we're going for this different sound, and everybody was kind of like, meh.
That ain't it.
And the thrash community really kind of was like, where are you guys going? This is like, it's almost pop rock. It's
right.
some of their, songs or whatever. Whereas Maiden's been Maiden.
Yeah.
Maiden doesn't try to be anybody else, just Maiden is Maiden.
Yeah.
So I really like and respect that. And from a live show perspective, Metallica does this thing called the round. So their stage is in the middle of the stadium.
Yeah.
So they really minimal pyro, minimal effects, all that kind of stuff, and they just play. Now, the upside to that, no matter where you sit in that stadium, you got a good seat.
Yeah.
You're going to see. And then the stage kind of moves around and stuff. So, like, that part is good, but there is not a better stage show in rock or metal than Iron Maiden.
I'd agree.
I mean, when you sit there and listen to Aces High, and you have a British Spitfire, an actual British Spitfire plane hanging above the stage, dodging, bobbing, weaving, all that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know how anyone on this planet cannot sit here and be in awe of what we're looking at right here. It's so cool. The whole intro to that song with Churchill, it's just, it's unbelievable. So, from that perspective, I would give Maiden, I think, the advantage.
I agree.
Okay. This is going to be interesting.
So we've had two seeds move on.
Two seeds, yeah.
And that is about to change.
That is about to change drastically. Alt-rock, grunge, Alice in Chains, 21 Pilots.
A 12 seed and a 6 seed.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
This is really super hard because I was an Alice in Chains fan from day one. Whereas I joined the 21 Pilots fandom very late into their discography.
Sure.
But doesn't mean I don't appreciate everything they did. And I do. Alice in Chains, mind you, they don't have a lot of albums.
This is true.
They're that epic, and they don't have a lot of their own original music floating out there.
Right. You've got like the big 3, right? Mm-hmm. You've got, Dirt, Jar Flies, and Facelift.
Yes.
And I would take that... it's tough to say. I think I would take that over Blurry Face and Trench.
Would you?
I think I would. I lean Alice in Chains. I lean the Cinderella story.
Are you really?
Bless the 21 Pilots for their amazing music. I would listen to Alice in Chains first.
Man. See, that's the thing. It's with them not producing a lot of music currently. They're still on tour and they do all that, which is why they're in the tournament.
Yeah, they fit the standard. But 21 Pilots is still making music. They're still going on worldwide tours. And as I said, I just find it to be very unique and fun. And they're in my opinion, they're the kings in the alt rock genre right now. They're definitely the biggest name.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair. Boy, oh boy.
Do you have an are you leaning 21?
I am.
You can move them on. I think
Are you sure?
I think they fit the standard better that we set. I think Rest His Soul, I think losing your lead singer is always tough, and that's always hard to come back from. I know Linkin Park, who we did have in this set, or no, they were in the first set, I think.
They got bounced early.
Yeah. And they have a new singer now. I think she's amazing. But they're different. It's always tough to come back, and they're different.
They're different band now.
Yep.
They really are.
21 Pilots
all right,
moves
they
on.
move on. They move on. We're now
Sixth seed.
To this to number 4 Chapel Roan, number 7 Lady Gaga in the top 40 pop category. And so you're talking a newer artist that just shot into the stratosphere. That album is pretty great.
Yeah.
She won a gazillion awards for it for a reason.
Yep.
And then someone who has just sustained this amazing career.
Incredible career, yeah.
Yeah. And this a heavyweight boxing match, man.
It's a boxing match, yeah. At 4 seed Chapel Roan, 7 seed Lady Gaga. Oh, might be late in the game. I'm feeling Upset City.
Are ya?
I'm feeling Upset City. I think if you were to ask anyone in the streets who is the bigger pop artist in their career, they're going to say Lady Gaga over Chapel Roan. And that's not to discount Chapel Roan's accolades or talent, but that's just to say Lady Gaga has been incredible for a decade and a half.
Sure.
So,
and
if not longer.
One could argue one of Chapel Roan's artists that she looks up to would probably be Lady Gaga.
Would be Lady Gaga, sure.
I would think.
Gotta go Gaga.
Okay, we're moving her on. So, yeah, we've got
the final four.
Oh my God, how are we doing this?
I know, right?
So, just because of where we place them, it's hip hop against metal and hard rock. God, that was stupid for me. Kendrick Lamar versus Iron Maiden.
Holy shit! Oh my God. Yeah. Once you go in between genres and start comparing, is where it gets even more difficult.
Yes. Oh yeah, for sure.
Because you've got Iron Maiden, who, God, what do they have? 20 albums?
Yeah.
Under their belt, give or take. And then you've got Kendrick, who off jump has just been remarkable. That's not to say Iron Maiden hasn't. They also have. I think, what was their first 1 or 2 albums were without Bruce Dickinson?
That is correct. Yeah.
And that's not to say they were bad.
They were different.
They were different.
They sounded, because Di'Anno had more of a punk sound to him, which was very interesting because Steve Harris hates punk. Like, I do not joke, all caps, hates punk music. But you had to be alive at that time to understand the punk metal rivalry as it came out of London. These guys got in fights, and it was like they hated each other for what they were. Could not stand them. So Di'Anno had more of a punk sound to him. So when you listen to those first 2 albums, they do sound a little different.
Right.
But Steve Harris doesn't, and Adrian Smith doesn't. They still sound how they sound. But they also had Clive Burr, who was a good drummer, but not a great drummer. So those first 2 albums, still classic, great songs. I love hearing Bruce do some of those songs.
Yeah.
But then when it came to, Peace of Mind and Power Slave and Somewhere in Time, and it's just just amazing. Talk about albums you can listen to the entire album.
Right.
And I often say that's the sign of a great band or a great artist, when you can just, you're just not hitting something for a track or two. You
put
this
an album
whole
on.
album.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And you could argue the same with Kendrick. I mean, you want to talk about lyricism. Lyricism goes in between genres. It's just what is wrote down for the singer to say.
Mm-hmm.
And both Iron Maiden and Kendrick Lamar are in the upper echelon of lyricists ever. It's just what they're singing about is different.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And this is so tough for me.
Yeah. I'm leaning towards Maiden, simply based on I've been a fan of theirs longer than his, although I'm a fan of both. And I've seen them live. I haven't seen Kendrick live. I'm sure that would be an amazing show.
Incredible.
That would be an incredible show. So I'm kind of just giving Maiden the edge over Kendrick, which is hard to do.
I think I'm going to have to roll with you because I don't know. Half of me was just like, I think I have to abstain.
Right.
I think I'm going to be like the average congressperson and no vote.
No vote and leave it all up to me.
Yeah, right.
Come at me, Kendrick fans. Yeah, great. I think
So now we have Eminem and Kendrick going to be writing a diss track about us.
Oh, great.
Awesome.
Well,
at least we're not Drake.
We'll be known.
Yeah, right.
We'll be known, whether that's good or not. Okay, we're down to alt rock grunge versus top 40 pop. 21 Pilots, Lady Gaga.
That's also tough.
I know.
That's also tough. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to let my genre flag colors fly and just say, in my opinion, subjectively, I enjoy listening to 21 Pilots more than Lady Gaga.
Yes.
And we've talked extensively about their discographies and their talent, but pop is just not my genre.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not my genre. I lean 21 Pilots.
I do too, from kind of the same reason that you have as well. And that is, as talented as she is, incredibly talented.
And just seems to be good people.
Yeah,
You know?
I would agree. But I don't know. And this is just personal preference, right? I enjoy bands. I enjoy more than just like you listen to Lady Gaga, you're listening to Lady Gaga.
Sure.
For me, it's you listen to 21 Pilots, you listen to Maiden, or you listen to Metallica or whoever. I'm listening to the singer. I'm listening to the bass player. I'm listening to dual guitars going back and forth.
Yep.
I'm listening to the drummer. I'm listening for those time change. Like that's the shit that gets me going musically.
Yeah.
And with most pop music, it's just kind of formulaic in their signatures, I think, largely. Like there was a story one time that I read that there are actually 3 people responsible for like 4,000 pop songs. And it is because like like the sound to it,
chord progression,
you can go song to song to song to song and go, oh my god, these are all the same.
Yeah.
And so that's why pop music, in all of its importance, from Michael Jackson to Prince to Madonna, all the way to Dua Lipa and Chappell Roan and Lady Gaga, I mean, they all play that important role in music without a question. But if I'm looking for straight up musicianship and lyrics and everything else, I more often go with great classic bands than I do like a pop performer.
Yeah.
For me. So I think we agree. I think it's 21 Pilots
versus
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden.
Yep. Yepers. And
well, I have my answer.
I do too. And it's, it's not fair to this other band who's been so impactful and influential in the last 10 to 15 years. But you're talking about a band who's been around since 1980, 79,
right.
And it's just banger after banger after banger after hit after hit.
Yeah.
And 21 Pilots would probably agree. They'd probably vote with us too.
Yeah.
I think I have to go Iron Maiden in this.
I agree. I think Iron Maiden wins, and the part that's making my brain go like, wow, how strange, is how much more difficult the Elite Eight and the Final Four were to decide.
They were.
Than this matchup.
Yes.
Like it ended up 21 versus Iron Maiden, and I'm like, oh, Iron Maiden.
Well, it was, right.
Yeah.
Just because of how that matchup was. But quite frankly, if we look at Maiden, and if it were Maiden and Lady Gaga, or Maiden and Chappell Roan, or Maiden and Alice in Chains, it would still be Maiden.
Yeah.
For me. I mean, it really would. They're just a different stratosphere.
A different breed.
They really are. They really are. Well, hopefully you like that. There's probably some
I'm
of
sure
you...
everyone's bracket is broken.
Bracket's broken. I'm sure there's some of you, especially maybe, Gen Zers or Gen Alpha, that's just like, who's Iron Maiden? Chances are you know who Iron Maiden is. You're probably wearing their t-shirt and you don't even know who they are. But I do have to say, like, when I go to Maiden shows, I do see 10, 11, 12, 13-year-olds, because grandparents who are Maiden fans
Right, you
have their kids who are Maiden fans
Yeah.
that have their kids who are Maiden fans. And it's almost like the Grateful Dead of this era. It's like people understand Maiden, and they love the music, and they love the lyrics, and they love the theatrics and everything at the shows. And I mean, they're under like a third, maybe a fourth generation now. It's unbelievable.
I think Iron Maiden is one of the few artists, period. I'm talking artists. Any piece of art that could or will ever be created, Iron Maiden is one of the few artists where you can have octogenarians and 8-year-olds at the same concert.
At the same show.
At the same show.
Yep.
I think that's so rare and insightful as to their influence and talent.
Well, the one, and I think Ghost was in here. I'm trying to think if Ghost
That
was in.
sounds right.
I thought Ghost was in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And they got bounced kind of early, but I went to see a Maiden show, and Ghost opened for them. So naturally, there's a lot of kids who are Ghost fans, but they're not necessarily metal fans, although Ghost has a very unique sound.
Sure.
Different. And they're kind of hard to describe, but Ghost opened for Maiden. So for me, I was really excited to see Ghost, and I was like, this is really going to be really cool. But we had these kids in front of us that are all Ghost fans. They were talking about how they were just going to bounce after Ghost was done playing.
Yeah.
And me and my friend Tom and Steve were just looking at each other like, no, these kids cannot leave. So we just got talking with them because we liked Ghost, so we could talk to them about it, and they thought it was cool. We were into Ghost. And I'm like, man, open your mind.
Yeah.
You open your mind when you listen to Ghost, right?
Yeah.
And they're different and whatever and weird and cool. Yeah. Stick around for me.
Yeah.
And they did, and their minds were blown.
Good.
And I love it.
Good.
I love when that happens.
Educate the youth.
It is. I love it when people give it a chance. Like, they'll just be like, I'm not really a metal fan. I'm like, but you might be.
Yeah.
You might be. Give these guys a chance. They're catchy as fuck, and they do their imagery and all of it. I think you're going to like it.
Yeah.
And most people do.
Yep.
Most people do. It's actually kind of cool. I have a new roommate. Her name's Cass. She's an amazing human being.
The one from last episode.
The one from last episode. I'm sure down the road you'll hear from her again. She was really funny. But she has different style and different taste in music, which is okay because I listen to her stuff. And I'm becoming fans of other music I didn't even know existed. But in my kitchen, over my stove, I have this band poster from an Iron Maiden tour.
Yeah.
And I told her, because she has a lot of stuff to hang, I'm like, yeah, if some stuff has to come down or whatever, I'm like, if you want me to take that Maiden out, she's like, oh no, that's staying there.
Good.
I'm like,
Good.
Yep. Yeah, she gets it. So I'll have to share some Iron Maiden with her at some point, and I'm sure I will. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we're going to take a quick break.
Yeah, let us know your opinions.
Let us know your opinions, and we're going to fly through the last 30 minutes of this show.
Right.
This is going to be warp speed, baby, but it's a challenge now. We're going to do it. So we'll be back. All right, we are back, and as I said, first segment ran kind of long, so we are going to light speed through some of this, but hopefully it will be fun anyway. That's the goal. We got Carpe Diem. You guys send us your DMs. Magically, they appear right here on this podcast.
The internet does feel magical sometimes.
Sometimes it does. So let's see how magical it will be. I have a DM from @Bernice Q. Tuffington.
Bernice Q.
Tuffington, indeed.
Yes. After my beans on toast.
Delightful. Some spotted dick, don't mind if I do.
I love Marmite. Do you?
I mean, if you got spotted dick, you should probably get that shit checked. I'm just going to say.
Yeah, at least they have health care.
Yeah, thank God.
Must be nice.
What is that? Bernice says, good day. Why is it so many classic names have gone the way of the dodo bird? For names like Tucker, Xander, and Dakota.
Tucker, I hardly know her. Xander, I hardly know her. And Dakota, which should be one state and not two.
Right.
Dakota, I hardly know her.
That's awesome. That's great. Nah, I'm all for it, Bernice. Bernice, you guys had great names. George and George, and all kinds
Bernice
of other.
is funny. And
Bernice is
George.
great. Yeah, Bernice and George and
I feel like Tucker Carlson ruined Tucker for me because
Kinda
he's
did.
such a little cuck. But I like Xander. There's
Yeah.
so few X names.
that's true.
Xander, Xenon. How cool is that?
Xenon is kind of
Xenon's
cool.
pretty great.
Yeah.
And Dakota. Dakota's fine. Dakota feels Native American
Kind of does, yeah.
coded, which I think is great.
That is cool.
Bring it back around.
Bring it back around, Bernice. At They Killed Kenny. I have long pondered the existence of Kenny from South Park. Kenny has been killed several hundred times, yet there he is. Is Kenny some kind of demon, or is it possible he is an angel, or perhaps even God?
Well, if you've ever watched Supernatural, the old CW show from forever ago,
classic.
amazing show. Sometimes God writes themselves into the show
They do.
because that happens in Supernatural. I know, spoiler, but you won't know until you know, and then you know. Maybe Kenny is God.
Maybe. I think he is.
Yeah.
Every week he gets like thrown in a wood chipper, or run over by like a semi, and there he is the next week.
Brian the dog came back from death on Family Guy.
Ooh, he did. That's true.
But does that mean that every immortal or regenerating character is a god? Or does this just mean they have powers? They could be demigods.
They could be demigods. Good call.
Yeah.
Good call on that one. Hopefully we helped you out, Killed Kenny.
We just made him ask more questions.
We just made now. Yeah, he's really going to get philosophical next time he sends us a DM.
Yeah, good scientists always make sure you have more questions than answers, so you never stop
You
wondering.
never stop wondering. At Goofy Goober, are you a Goofy Goober? Yeah. I love that, by the way.
That's awesome. First of all, Goofy Goober Rock, probably one of the best soundtrack songs to ever come out of an animated movie, bar none. And I believe Twisted Sister actually performed it.
Oh, they did not.
I believe they did.
Oh, that's amazing.
I believe they did. Someone out there may have to fact check me because I'm not doing live research when we're on a time crunch.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure Twisted Sister actually did Goofy Goober
That's
Rock
amazing.
from the first SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Oh my God, I love that.
And I think I'm a Goofy Goober. I'm an ice cream enjoyer. I'm a little whimsical here and there.
Sure.
And I think that counts me in.
Yeah. I mean, do I want to grab a net and chase butterflies around with a friend named Patrick?
Oh my
Yes,
God,
I do.
Dude, right. If we had flying jellyfish, I would be afraid.
Oh, for sure.
I would be afraid, but
Yeah.
maybe I'd try to catch one.
Yeah. You know, what's a squirrel doing under the sea? I'm not asking that question.
Why is the crab this late-stage capitalist? Well, because sometimes art reflects life.
Sometimes it does. And why does he have a daughter who is a sperm whale? Or
Well, sometimes because art reflects life.
sometimes art reflects life. And perhaps she really isn't his daughter. Maybe it's a sugar daddy situation. I have often said that.
Yeah, and the first time I saw SpongeBob's parents, I thought they looked like cookies.
Oh, no doubt. Yes.
They look
100%.
like cookies, but no, that's just actually how old sponges look.
That's true. That's
or like
true.
different species, yeah.
Yeah, and if you actually, there's a documentary or something with the originator of that show, and
Steven Hillenburg?
yeah, and where he actually, like what you see in
He
that
was a
show,
marine biologist, right?
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
and so like a lot of those different characters, they actually are a sea creature.
That's cool.
Isn't that great? I love it.
A marine biologist.
A marine.
Oorah.
Hoorah! That's right, man. That's insane.
Steven's turning over in his grave. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, brother.
Yeah, he didn't appreciate that.
Yeah.
I did. For the record. Hoorah. The last one here, at Stoner Stanley 420, our buddy. Hello, Momo and Alan. That's us, for people
Yeah.
that don't get the Stoner Stanley thing yet. He says, Happy Easter to you.
Wasn't he the guy from A Christmas Carol?
I think so. I think he was. Happy Easter to you. Bunny brings the rainbow eggs and jello beans because Jeebus is magic. Oh no. I am dead. Poof. No, I'm not. Have a ham. Bye.
Well, I'm going to have a ham for you, buddy.
Wow.
He must have got a strong strain. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's feeling away.
Maybe it's the Jello beans.
The Jello bean. I want a Jello. What's a Jello bean? I want a Jello bean.
It's probably Spike with something.
That's likely. That is likely.
Oh, bless you, Stan.
Bunny brings the rainbow eggs and Jello beans because Jeebus is magic.
Happen-easer.
Happen-easer. Oh, I love that. Oh no, I am dead. Poof. No, I'm not. Have a ham.
Poof. Have a ham.
That's great.
I want that to be a typical like sayonara instead of like, oh, take it easy.
Yeah.
Have a ham.
Have a ham.
If I start cracking that out at work, they will drug test me.
I think so.
All right, supervisor, have a ham.
And you fine, beautiful folks can just decide on this. I've been thinking about like a store for the Mark Mo Show and featuring maybe like, number one, our logo, because I think it's kind of cool. But in addition to that, like kind of like maybe just other shirts that are fun. Maybe some
like
Stoner Stanley's quotes or some of our funny shit.
Bruce Bixby, have a ham.
Have a ham. There's so many. We would
I rate this frozen meal a 6-7.
6-7. So let us know what you think. If you want, if you would wear a hoodie that says the Mark Mo Show or a T-shirt.
And you have children, and I have siblings who have made shirts before.
That's true. Yeah.
So this is an idea.
I think it's an idea whose time has come.
Yes.
All right. What do you got for your DMs?
I got a DM here from Chad Cheddington.
Ooh.
If you were bound to only travel between 5 U.S. states for the rest of your life, which 5 would you pick?
Okay. Question. Does he mean any 5 states, or do they have to be 5 states all interconnected?
I believe any 5 states.
Any 5 states. Okay. Well, we currently live in one, so does that have to be one of the 5?
I would imagine so.
Okay. Well, I'm disqualifying Indiana.
Fuck them.
No, I'm. Yours truly will be leaving Indiana down the road here. So at some point, that's why I will leave them off. I would have to say Illinois because that just happens to be where Chicago is.
Yes.
So they're in it for sure. I would have to say the state of Washington because that's where Seattle is.
True. Seattle's great.
I have to say Nevada because that's where Vegas is. So as you see, my favorite cities, that's kind of the way this is going.
It's leaning, yeah.
It's leaning heavy. I would say Florida, and I say that begrudgingly because I don't very much care for the politics of the state or how it's run.
Sure.
But I do love the coasts, and there's a lot of transplants down there. There's a lot of good people.
Gulf Coast is beautiful.
It is. So I would have to put that one on there. A lot of nature, too. The Everglades are so cool. The 5th one. I would say... Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That is definitely a tough one. Because, if I don't put Wisconsin, that means I can't have spotted cow. And we love spotted cow.
Devastating.
It is devastating. But people can bring it to me, so that's
This is
fine.
true.
Man. I would have to say Massachusetts because that's where Boston is.
I like that.
So there we go.
That's your 5.
Yeah, how about you?
Indiana, Illinois, Minnesota, Washington.
Yeah.
Those 4 are because friends and family.
Yeah.
I have to. I got to put those 4 on there. And also Seattle and Chicago are brilliant. So, yeah, Indiana, Illinois, Minnesota, Washington. I think my 5th state, I think I'm going to go with California because I haven't been. I would love to experience LA. I love the quantity of just national parks and cool nature that is out there. So, yeah, California is going to be my 5.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's cool. I respect that.
Next DM I got here is from Money Pants. Would you rather get 50% off any food you buy for life or 50% off any fuel you buy for life?
Well, I think that fuel one is going to be more the bang for the buck, especially as it increases in price because the United States is stupid as shit.
And you're not only talking gasoline slash petrol, you're talking natural gas.
Sure, yeah.
You're talking, electricity is a fuel.
It's a fuel.
So if I could get 50% off a solar panel, that's kind of baller.
That's baller. And you go to the gas tank, $20 doesn't even give you half full.
Not even close.
You know, but now you make it 10. Especially if you drive a lot, that one's worth one's worth it.
Right. Granted, food is also becoming expensive.
It
because,
is. Yeah.
Hey, what a fucked up country we live in.
Right. So if you're sitting there and you're looking at a steak and it's 25 bones and now it's 13.
Yeah, it's not bad for a steak.
Not bad for a steak.
Not bad for a steak. I think I'm leaning fuel, though.
Gotta lean the fuel. Yeah.
Especially with all the dog shit monopolies we have for utility companies in this country. I gotta go fuel on this one. I think I shop at Aldi. I know I've mentioned that a million times, but I love Aldi. And I mean, you want to talk about generic brand, store brand, whatever else. It's the same shit, but a better price.
Right.
Now, I can't really speak on great value because I always found Walmart's brands to be pretty dog shit.
Yeah, largely.
Aldi just does it good. So food prices have never been a huge issue for me, but yeah, I'll take fuel.
Yep, I would too. Yep.
The final DM I received, Gumbo Steve.
Gumbo Steve.
From forever ago. What is a fairly useless skill that you have?
Oh, a fairly useless skill. That's, well, you know, I'm going to say, because I used to do this as a profession, I would say fairly useless skill that I currently possess would be probably rebuilding computer boxes, because I did some IT.
Okay.
And I think, you know, and granted, we, like, not long ago, we upgraded Aiden's computer, and we had to put chipsets in there and processors and all that. And I had that ability to know how to do that.
Yes. I bought it pre-built, and it I think after 4 years, everything needed upgrading.
Yeah.
CPU, GPU, PSU, what else we do? RAM.
Yeah.
I got SSD.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we upgraded all of that. And so, like, I possess that skill to be able to do that. But the reason I bring that up is because that was the only time I've done that since 2012.
Oh, yeah.
2011. So I guess that could potentially qualify as a skill.
The old skill come through, though.
But it did.
Yeah.
It did come through. Yeah.
I have this very useless skill of, I'll be specific here, music editing.
Yeah.
Because I find my music production skills and my audio editing skills to be useful.
Yeah.
But music editing I find to be a useless kind of skill because you can't upload things like that on YouTube or anything due to copyright claims or strikes or anything. But a couple years ago, my girlfriend had this idea. What if that Christmas song that's like, all I want for Christmas is my two front teeth.
Right.
And she's got this obsession, a little background, she's got this obsession with, like, teeth. And the macabre and skeletons, things like that. Her previous phone case, she'd put, like, glued acrylic teeth all over it and made it look funky and cool.
Yeah.
And she was like, wouldn't it be funny if that song went like, all I want for Christmas is teeth?
Yeah. Oh, no.
And I made it a reality.
You made it?
I edited the song so it said, all I want for Christmas is teeth. And it sounded the same the rest of the way through except for the chorus.
Oh,
and I'm like,
no.
There's nothing I can do with this. I just made this for us.
So that is your skill.
Yeah. That and then my momentary abilities of finesse, physical finesse.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, sometimes I just do things and it's, like, elegant and precise. And I'm like, whoa, that's awesome. I didn't know I had that skill.
Yeah.
And then, like, I take 2 steps and I stub my toe. So it's, like, just momentary moments of finesse where I'm like, oh, dude, I got this life thing down.
Oh, yeah.
And then life is like, tap, tap on the shoulder. Hey, buddy. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
So I think that'd be my answer.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I dig it. Is that the end of
That is the end.
The end. That is the end of Carpe Diem. If you have DMs, thoughts, questions, whatever, send them to us every week. We will read them on this very podcast. What podcast? The Mark Mo Show. I'm Mark. That's Aiden. Hi.
Hola.
We're now on to the other foods. That's where Aiden finds all of these incredibly weird, strange, bizarre, terrible foods from all over the globe. got a little globe. He looks at it. That's really all he does.
Almost every hour of the day.
Almost every hour. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I would.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm, indeed. Anyway, back to the other foods. Aiden finds weird ones, and he talks about them on this particular segment. Got a weird food for us?
I do. I, in fact, have a twofer.
Oh, a twofer.
I got a twofer.
All right.
I went to Serbia.
Oh, congratulations.
God bless Serbia. But I found two of their lowest rated foods ever.
Oh.
Out of Serbia. This is called krvavice.
Uh-huh.
Spelled Krvavice. I'm hoping
Sure.
that I pronounced that right. Krvavice.
Sure.
They're blood sausages produced mostly throughout continental Croatia. Of course, Serbia being a part of that. They're made by cooking pork blood, skin, and offal, meaning organs,
Yeah.
with rice and buckwheat. Sometimes barley and corn flour if you're feeling crazy.
Yeah.
There are numerous varieties of this. Each cook has their own recipe, as they're called. They're often consumed during the winter, accompanied by sauerkraut. Now, that just sounds nasty. I don't know. Like, I understand people want to get their iron intake. You know,
Yeah, oh yeah.
You can do that without having to eat blood and organs.
Yeah.
The second one I found from Serbia, also a pork dish. This is called Pt.2.
Okay.
Pihtije. Pitié.
Oh,
maybe.
Okay. That's. I would not know how to say that. Okay, that's interesting.
Like, I don't know if the J is pronounced like a Y or if it's pronounced like an H.
Right.
Over there.
Okay.
It is a Serbian dish made from the cheaper parts of pork, such as the head, shank, or hock.
Oh.
The meat is often cooked together with pepper, onion, carrots, and bay leaves until it becomes so tender it falls off the bone. Can you imagine eating head meat as it's falling off the skull in a tender fashion?
No.
Yummy, yummy. Together with the stock, the meat is placed into bowls, left out on the counter to cool, and the dish is only ready when it's fully congealed. It is served sliced cold as an appetizer.
Nope.
I'm showing a picture of it to Mark Mill now.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's like the Jell-O of the meat world.
Yeah, that looks like if you bought fudge and left it out for 8 years.
Maybe even longer.
Maybe like a decade. Yeah.
Unfortunately we can't do visual gags here on an auditory podcast. But if you look Pihtije, an image of it. Yeah, it's gross.
That's disgusting.
That's gross. So that's two Serbian pork dishes for you that you can never get out of your brain now.
No, that's really... Oh, God, that looked disgusting.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that other food presentation. We're going to finish this up with the Frozen Guy review. Lean Cuisine Ravioli.
I'm eating over here.
Yeah, I'm eating over here. Definitely better than Krvice and Pehece. However you pronounce it.
It's like, how often is the H before the T?
Not often.
Pitehi. Potatoes.
Potato. Now that's foreshadowing.
That's foreshadowing.
So Lean Cuisine Ravioli, good. The raviolis are good. Sauce kind of mid. Quantity, could have used 1 or 2 more raviolis in there. Was still a little bit hungry later on.
Was it like a runny kind of sauce?
A little bit.
A little runny?
A little bit runnier than I typically like. But flavorful.
Flavorful is good.
Flavorful, just a little runny. And like I said, it's you probably could have used a couple more ravioli in there.
Too few in there.
Yep, I think so. Overall, pretty good. 7.9 for the Lean Cuisine ravioli.
That's not bad for like a big brand. Like Lean Cuisine's pretty well known.
Yeah, and I think that was $3.29.
That's not bad.
Which isn't bad.
That's not too bad.
Even if you have to get 2 of them, you're still under $7 for a meal.
Right.
So that isn't bad at all. So just maybe tighten up that sauce a little bit, be into the 8s for sure.
Was it just like a marinara?
Yeah, just kind of a
sorts?
runny marinara. Yeah.
They just didn't treat the They didn't treat the tomato with respect.
They did not.
Yeah.
They did not at all.
Devastating.
Indeed.
Quite.
Yeah. So we're going to take a break.
Indubitably.
And eat a crumpet. Or have some tea. A spot of tea. Or spotted dick. All right, we are back here on the Mark Mo Show. I'm Mark Maloney. This is Aiden Maloney. And we're on to our feature segment. You just made the list. And we did. We made a list. 10 through 2 with our big number 1 reveal. Only rule? No rules, baby. That's how we work. Today's...
Good.
Yeah, I know, right? Today's top 10 potato dishes. Dishes or things made with potatoes that we all love. Well, I love. Maybe you love them. Potatoes are
You
great.
should love them.
Potatoes are amazing.
Potatoes love you back.
They do, in many ways. Aiden, want to start us out?
I'll start my 10 through 2, saving my big number 1 reveal for later. Number 10, loaded baked potato.
Oh, that's a good one.
A simple dish, but the sour cream, the cheese, the bacon, the butter.
Yeah.
It's classic.
It is classic.
And a baked potato is very easy to make. You can even put beans in there. Why not?
Why not?
Why wouldn't you?
Beans, magical fruit.
Number 9, loaded hash browns.
Oh, especially, oh God, whose loaded hash browns are amazing. Waffle House.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Little bacon, little cheese.
Love it.
Get in there. Get real.
Yeah, buddy.
Number 8, garlic mashed. Like, get real. Get real.
That's tasty.
Number 7, latkes.
Oh, God bless it.
Oh, no. Did someone forget latkes?
I did.
They're like-
but I haven't gone yet. So
This is true. Fix it in post.
We will fix it in post, yeah.
It's like the hash brown leveled up.
Yeah, it's
You
like
know?
fried mashed potatoes.
Yeah, in a way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Potato pancakes.
Yep.
They're amazing. Some people eat them with applesauce. That's not me.
Sour cream, baby.
Sour cream.
Yeah,
Sour
all
cream's
the
where
way.
it's at.
So good.
Number 6, creamy potato soup. Because that can
Ooh,
also...
that's good.
Oh, yeah. That can also have cheese and bacon in there.
It can.
Number 5, chili cheese fries. It is a simple pleasure, and it's a good one. Number 4, au gratin. Like the thinly sliced with the cheese.
The cheese on it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. Number 3, and this is one I just found out over the last year existed, birria nacho fries.
Okay.
So like the Mexican burrito
Yep.
type beef piled with queso on top of a bed of fries.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
You're talking like this shit's crazy.
I'm hungry
I
right now.
I didn't eat anything today.
My
And it's
Lord.
like, oh God, they're so good. Number 2, the simple, humble breakfast skillet.
Yeah.
It's so good. You can do
It is good.
You can do it on a bed of hash browns. I like to do it just on like skillet potatoes.
Yeah.
Like skillet potatoes, eggs, bacon, sausage, cheese, chives piled into a nice cast iron skillet that you just eat it out of.
I love that. Yeah.
So good. That's my number 2. I'll save my number 1.
Ooh, okay. I have an honorable mention.
do you?
It's latkes.
Whoa!
How about that?
Convenient.
Number 10, diced potatoes or home fries. They'd be called either one.
Home fries are great.
Those are yummy. Number 9, gnocchi. So it is technically a pasta dish, but it is made with potatoes.
This is true.
So gnocchi does definitely qualify.
It's very tasty.
This is good. I like gnocchi.
Yeah.
Number 8, baked potato.
Yeah, there you go. You can do so many styles with the baked potato.
You can. That's
You know?
what I love most about it, I think. My favorite, probably just like a little bit of butter and some sour cream and bacon bits.
Yes, there you
just
go.
Tasty. I would say number 7, corned beef hash.
Oh, God, that's a good call.
Corned beef hash is really, really good. Number 6, potato salad. Now,
I love potato salad.
I do too. And I didn't when I was younger, and then I had like a really good potato salad. I think Swanson's on the southwest side, and I was like, oh my God, what have I been missing?
Right.
Yeah.
They were one I omitted from my list, not because I dislike it, but because just the top 10 was too good. But
Right,
I
exactly.
do love potato salad.
Yep. Number 5, hash browns, and so that can qualify for the loaded.
Sure.
From Waffle House too. Those are just so freaking good. Although if you don't cook them right, I'm not a huge fan, because if you don't cook them right, and there's kind of like a mound, sometimes the potatoes in the middle of that mound, they're still kind of semi-raw, and then
Sure.
the crispy on the other side. So you got to cook them right.
Yeah. This is true.
But once cooked right, they're great. Number 4, potato chips.
There you go. It's
Old
right up
school
your alley.
potato chips.
Yeah.
I love a chip. Like, if I'm like not hungry, instead of a meal, I'll just grab some chips, something to drink, and I'm good.
Later in life, I've come upon tortilla chips more than potato chips.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's all subjective, but
Yeah.
I do understand the chip obsession.
I do. I love it. Number 3, French fries. I love fries. Mickey D's fries are still goated.
Yeah.
And, there's a lot of other fries out there. They're great. I used to be the fry guy, do the fry reviews.
Yeah,
So
this is true.
of course, fries are going to be on there. Number 2.
There's so much you can do with fries
Yeah.
because multiple dishes on my list were fry adjacent. Or
Yes.
had fries as the base.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
The base vehicle to get more food into your mouth.
Absolutely. And number 2, poutine, which is French fries covered in gravy and cheese
Oh,
curds.
God bless.
Such
God
a great...
bless.
Yeah.
Canada. Amazing. They have healthcare too.
They do. It's amazing.
Crazy. Must be nice.
It is nice.
My number
From
one.
what I hear.
Yeah. Couldn't tell you.
Mm-hmm.
My number 1 is your number 2. I went poutine number 1.
Love it.
It's just like, and you can do like, there's Americanized versions and like, oh, well, you just put shredded cheese on blah, blah, blah. No, gamer, hear me out. It's better with the curds.
Yeah.
You can dress it with shredded cheese if you want to fill gaps.
Oh, for sure.
But you got to do the curds, and they do have flavored cheese curds, which you can do if you're feeling a little spicy someday.
Oh, yeah.
But just the gravy and the potato, and it's just like a nutritionalist would look at it and be like, what are we doing here, boys?
Yeah.
But then your taste buds are like, oh, I know what we're doing here, boys.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah.
Poutine is that guy, pal.
Poutine is for sure.
And that's why it's my number 1.
My number 1, mashed potatoes. I think they're just amazing. I can eat a pan of mashed potatoes.
Oh, yeah, full
I can
pot.
just eat them.
Yeah.
Without question.
Full send.
I love that you can take the mashed potatoes on your plate, and whatever meat you have, you can take that meat, a little gravy, scoop it like just all in one shot.
Yeah.
You think of like the KFC bowls. That's like
Oh
a mashed
my
potato
God,
base.
Get real.
You have like shepherd's pie or cottage pie.
Yeah.
That's like a base of mashed potatoes. So I love the flexibility.
The versatility is amazing.
Yeah, and they're just so good. Even mashed potatoes that aren't like made that well
You
are
can do
still
like
good.
dirty mash and get a little,
You can.
little potato skins in there. That's flavor, man.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you can definitely do that. You can add so much to it. Vegetables, you can add ground beef, all of it. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's pretty great.
So we have learned that fries and mashed are the 2 best bases.
Yes.
Maybe of all time. You could argue tortilla,
Yeah.
which I give you,
Yeah.
but maybe tortilla, mashed potatoes, and French
Yeah.
fries are the best vehicles for food to enter a human body.
Agreed. 100%.
No doubt.
All right. We've got 2 segments left. We are on to our beer review.
The official beer
The
review.
official beer review, and we have from Half Acre summer beer Reef Knot.
Reef Knot, which we'll be sampling for you. As
Knot
you said,
as in tie a knot.
Knot,
Yes.
not silent K. We'll be, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's where it's at.
Beautiful.
A Cilantro.
Cilantro to
We
you.
will be sampling this 4.5% ABV. Of course, Half Acre is a regional brewery out of Chicago, Illinois.
Yep.
As they claim, throwing a bullseye at an easy sunshine lager designed to drop anchor on that forever summer feeling knotted up inside you. The floral, lemon, and hay aromas paired with earthy spice from noble hops are well balanced by lightly toasted honey malt. Flawlessly clear gold under a white foam cap, this squeaky clean cracker crisp lager. Cracker crisp? The fuck? Anyway, coasts
I'm
on...
a cracker and I'm not that crisp, to be fair. A little doughy,
Our
actually.
comedy is kind of crisp.
Hey-o.
Minimal bitterness, a moderate 4.5% ABV, is how they claim it will rank on a scale from 0 to 5 on Untapped, the free app on your phone that we're not sponsored by, but it would be cool if we were.
Indeed.
This lager, a Cilantro to you.
Slancha. Here we go.
Ooh, okay.
That's tasty.
Okay.
That's really good.
Ooh, what is that roasty note at the end?
I caught that. I caught that. That's pretty good.
That tastes like. Do you know what that tastes like? Tastes like crisped rice.
Maybe.
Do you get that? Like rice.
I could see that.
Rice crispy cereal.
Yeah.
Just like creeping in
a can.
and like, hola. It's me.
I know, right? I like it
How
very much.
curious. It starts off so clean. And then just like that roasty rice creeps in and is like, hello, I'm also here.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Lagers are not my go-to style of beer. But that's why we try everything. We try IPAs, we try stouts and porters and lagers. We try everything on the show.
Mm-hmm.
But as we're creeping into warmer weather, slowly but surely, I figured a summertime lager would be a cool thing to do.
It's good. I like it.
Is this right up your alley?
It is. Very clean. Definitely something at the end there. I really like that.
Yeah, like usually lagers don't have that roasty note. Almost malty, but it's not malty.
Right. But
yeah, roasty kind of rice flavor in there that I didn't expect, but I do welcome.
I do too.
This is high for me on a scale of lagers.
Yeah.
Because of course taste is subjective. I'm giving this a 3 out of 5. Which for me is high for a lager.
Good score for a lager for you. Yeah.
So 3 out of 5.
I went 3.5.
Yeah.
I went 3.5 on that. That's kind of a solid score for a lager. And flavor profiles, I did light-bodied, crisp, and clean.
Yeah. And of course, we're drinking it out of the can. And as we know from experience and from experts, drinking it out of a cup or mug does affect the flavor and smell of it. So take this as our scientific duty to say how we're doing it.
I love it. Yes, exactly. A couple badges through the Untapped app. I have For the Can level 11.
Ooh, let's go.
And I did... this is interesting. I unlocked a badge called Cold One in Antarctica.
I just got that one too. Antarctica, known for its frozen tundra and waddling penguins, might not be the first place you think of when grabbing a cold one. But on April 1st, anything is possible, thanks to checking on a cold one in early April. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I love it. Yeah, it's good, man. I like it. Well done.
God bless the penguins.
Well done. Again, God bless penguins. All right, we're going to finish up with the world of weird news. To close out this edition of the Mark Moe Show. So let me not hesitate. This news story is called Creme de la Weird.
That's not French.
Not that you know of, anyway.
Hey, you're right.
Professional cornhole player and quadruple amputee Dayton James Weber, 27, was arrested on March 22nd in Charlottesville, Virginia. WBRC TV reported. Earlier that evening, Weber and Bradrick Michael Wells, 27, got into an argument as Weber drove in La Plata, Maryland, witnesses said. Weber allegedly shot and killed Wells.
Holy fuck.
Then pulled over and asked his backseat passengers to pull Wells' body from the car. They refused and left the vehicle, then called police. Weber drove on with Wells' body, which was later found in a yard.
Yo.
When detectives found Weber, he was at a Virginia hospital seeking medical care. In Maryland, he's expected to be charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, and more.
Holy.
Weber plays in the American Cornhole League, which in 2023 called him a shining example of our slogan, anyone can play, anyone can win.
Holy fuck. Okay, let me start off by saying the first sentence that came out of your mouth was one of the craziest things I've heard. That's a brand new sentence.
It is a brand new sentence.
In my life.
Yeah.
Quadruple amputee cornhole player.
Right.
Which, by the way, it's called bags. That's insane. Man, shot a dude.
Shot a dude.
Shot a dude in his car. Bro, just play bags.
So he's a quadruple amputee and has the skill to excel in bags and
drive.
And murder. And drive.
Murder.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Is there anything
this man
that
can't
Dayton James
do?
Weber can't do?
I guess stay out of prison.
Stay out of prison. That'd be a good one.
Holy hell.
Something to shoot for.
Come on.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh, man.
All right, finish this up, man.
My news story is something we talked about on the Mark Mo radio show years ago. We had this segment called The Other Sports.
Ooh, yes.
Just atypical, like ESPN The Ocho type sports, one of which was wife carrying, if you recall that.
I do.
The Associated Press made a story on this.
Oh, no.
Finnish pair wins a barrel of ale in annual wife-carrying contest in England.
Wow.
So this
I love
comes
it.
from the London AP. To have and to hold took on a new meaning for about 24 couples who put their relationships to the test on a grassy hill in southern England. Wives and girlfriends clung on for dear life as their partners carried them up and down a hillside for the UK's wife-carrying race, one of the country's quirkiest annual sports events. On Sunday, Timu Tuvinen and Jata Linonen from Finland were crowned the winners at 1 minute and 45 seconds. Their prize, a barrel of local ale. Which, by the way, a barrel, I believe, is over 30 gallons.
Yeah,
of
it
local
is.
ale.
That's a lot of ale.
So cool. The awkward foot race in Dorking, Surrey,
Oh, God.
which is a real place, is said to be inspired by a 19th century Finnish legend about a gang of pillagers that steals women. These days, the emphasis is on lighthearted fun. Silly costumes are encouraged. Racers can be males or females, carrying anyone over the age of 18, weighing at least 50 kilo, which is about 110 pounds, give or take.
Sure.
Those underweight need to wear a backpack filled with flour to bring them up to the minimum weight.
Oh, no.
To make it all fair, right?
Right.
Quote, the organizers say, "You do not have to carry your own wife. It could be someone else's wife."
Oh, no way.
They should ideally weigh less than you do. Couples choose their own carrying technique. Most of them go with the, quote, Estonian hold, where the wife hangs upside down facing the carrier's ass with their legs crossed in front of the carrier's face.
Oh, my God. That's crazy.
Contestants racing on these gently sloping hillsides over a course 380 meters. So you're talking about 4 football fields for all the Americanos out there. You're talking 4 football fields in just a minute and change for that Finnish couple that won the barrel of ale. God bless wife racing.
That's great. That's great. See, I think, here's the thing. All right, so my new roommate, she weighs maybe like 20 pounds. So
she's a small lass.
She's very sprite-like. I feel like we could be contenders, and I'm not wearing a sack of sand or whatever the hell they put in there.
If she fits within 50 kilo,
yeah,
you'll be good.
Yeah. So I'm going to declare this right now.
Yes,
we are going to go to England, and we are going to compete, and we are going to win this thing. I swear to God, we're going to take this thing, and we're going to win. We're going to win the damn thing, and we're going to take it. We're going to win that ale. We're going to do the whole freaking